Hello, my name is Richard Wade and I'm the Director of Risk and Safety Compliance Services Limited, which is a health and safety and online training provider based across here in the beautiful countryside in the United Kingdom. Welcome, it's great to see you here. Well, you found me because hopefully you're interested in farm and estate health and safety training, and have we got the course for you? We have been doing some very careful research recently, and what we found that across the world, wherever you work, if you're working in agriculture or forestry or fishing or associated industries, then the statistics on accidents and sadly fatalities make for very, very grim reading. By way of example, in the previous 12 months in the United Kingdom, there were 41 people killed during their work activities in those industries that we've just been talking about. In the same reporting period across in Australia, there were 58 people killed, and in New Zealand, there were 13 people killed. That's just the fatalities, many hundreds of thousands of accidents and people becoming ill through their work-related activities. So what we want to do is do something about that. And we have put together what we think is a world-leading health and safety online interactive health and safety course. Our course is different. The ones that I've been previously looking at are quite boring, to be frank with you. So we've taken all of the poor elements of those courses and thrown them in the bin. And we've introduced something that we think you're going to find to be fun, lively and interactive, but more importantly, really informative. So that at the end of the course, you will go away with a really deep understanding of health and safety in agriculture. But more importantly, you'll have a great idea and a lot of workable techniques that you can take back to your workplace to keep you and your colleagues safe at work. So the course is broken down into a number of modules. We'll very briefly touch upon health and safety law as it applies across the globe. The laws are pretty much the same wherever you might be. They're called different names, but the end result is pretty much the same. So we'll just touch on that very briefly. And then we're going to look at the common causes of accidents, and I'll bring you some statistics from around the world, from America and the United Kingdom and Australia, New Zealand and India and Africa, the key farming and agricultural spots around the world. And I'll bring you some real up-to-date, bang up-to-date 2021 statistics on what is causing accidents and injuries and sadly killing people in the sector in those areas. And once we've got a flavour for what's going on out there in the world, then I'm going to identify the common hazards. So the causes of accidents and incidents and deaths are the same wherever you work in the world. It makes no difference. So we're going to identify all of those key hazards, and by way of example, some simple examples might be electricity and fire, safely working around animals, slurry and asphyxiation, working with heavy machinery, power takeoffs, stacking hay bales, working out in the fields on combines and tractors, riding quad bikes. The list goes on and on and on. Our course is based around a Health and Safety Executive published guidance, and I'll give you that document at the end of the course. So there'll be some links to various publications that are freely available, but I'll bring them all together into a single resource for you. So you'll get to know about all the hazards, but more importantly, you'll then get all of the information that you can download and take away and keep for future reference. So here comes our point of difference. I mentioned before those boring courses that I've been carefully analysing of late. And what we decided to do was give our students a different experience. So we have an interactive farm. So as part of our course, you can come into our farm. We've developed a virtual farm. You can come into our sheep shed. You can come into our cattle shed, into our workshop, into our storage and our fertiliser area. And you can have a walk around, just as if you was walking around on Google Maps. You can actually walk the ground and move around in 360, stop, zoom in, zoom out, and look for hazards. And the idea is that our students can come into the different sections of our farm, have a good look around, make a note of all of the hazards that you can see, and then once you've done that bit, you can come out and go back in with me. And I will walk you through and I'll point out the key hazards in each of the different areas of the farm to highlight to you all of the ones that you've noticed and maybe a few that you perhaps haven't noticed. And then once you get to the end of that section, in our interactive farm, there will be a number of information icons. So for example, you may see some sheep and next to the sheep will be a little yellow icon, eye information icon, and upon clicking the icon it will quickly zoom away and take you to the relevant documentation that gives you all of the guidance that you need to know about keeping safe around sheep and sheep dipping and animal diseases and so on and so forth. So let me surmise what we've done for you. We've put together a informative, a lively, immersive, interactive training experience that I know you're going to find to be fun and really, really valuable. It's very cost effective, and as I mentioned before, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. The course is relevant to all people working in farms, estates and agricultural sectors, regardless of where you are in the globe. So I would urge you, please follow the links, enroll in the course. The launch date is Friday the 3rd of December. If you go and enroll now and purchase the course, then you will get a discount. So up until the 3rd of December, there's an early bird discount. After that, it goes up to the full price, which is still very reasonable when compared to our competition, but more importantly, when compared to the content and the learning experience that you're going to get when you get there. So zip along, get onto our course, enroll and purchase the course now. If you're not ready to buy now, well, that's fine. Then give me your information on the actual submit my info page. Give me your email address, your name, and I will contact you and keep you up to date as things progress. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great course. Please go and enroll. That's my message to you now. Take advantage of the early bird enrollment. Get on board. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.